A very good morning, children. Myself, Mrs. Dipali, Standard 7 student. Already we have started your second chapter of civics, preamble to the constitution. Within that, introduction, sovereign state, justice, type of justice, social, economic, political, that we studied. Today we are going to start with your next topic, that is liberty. See, children, liberty implies that there should be no coercive unfair restriction upon us. Coercive unfair, that means nobody is going to harass you and deprive your rights upon us, that there should be an atmosphere conducive to the development of the inherent capacity. Conducive, that is favorable atmosphere, positive atmosphere. In a democracy, citizens enjoy liberty. In fact, democracy becomes mature only if citizens enjoy freedom. Freedom of thought and expression is the most fundamental freedom for an individual. Everyone is free to express their own views and opinions. A give and take of ideas enhances the spirit of cooperation and unity amongst us. Similarly, it also enables us to understand the various dimensions of any problem. The liberty of belief, faith and worship implies religious freedom. Every Indian citizen is free to act as per the teaching of their religion or the religion of their choice. It implies the freedom of celebrating the festivals and the freedom of faith and worship. That means every religion, they have their own right. They have their right, they can enjoy their own religion. They can practice and worship their own deities. Next point, equality. The preamble guarantees the Indian citizens an equality of status and of opportunity. It means that all have equal human status and there will be no discrimination based on the caste, creed, race, sex, place of birth, etc. The guarantee of equal status means not to discriminate between the people in terms of high, low, superior, inferior. The preamble has given great importance to equality of opportunity as well. All will get the opportunities for development without any discrimination. The preamble to our constitution refers to a unique ideal or principle. It is the goal of promoting fraternity among the citizens and to assure the dignity of the individual. Next point, fraternity. The makers of the constitution believe that the merely guaranteeing justice, freedom and equality would not lead to establishing equality in Indian society. No amount of laws would help us to achieve these goals if fraternity is lacking among Indians. Hence, the promotion of fraternity has been included in the preamble as a goal. Fraternity implies we feeling. That's what we start our constitution for, the word we the people of India. We feeling towards one another. Oneness of the people. It creates a feeling of empathy. People become more understanding towards each other's problems and needs. Fraternity is closely related to human dignity. Human dignity implies equal respect to each individual as a human being. It does not depend upon the criteria of caste, creed, race, sex, language, etc. Just as we would like to be treated with dignity and respect by others, we should also treat others with the same dignity and respect. When every individual respects others and honors their freedom and the rights, dignity of individual will get established. In such an atmosphere, fraternity will grow automatically. The task of bringing about a new society based on the values of justice and equality will be facilitated. The preamble to the Constitution of India guides us to this very goal. The preamble ends with the mention the fact that the people of India have given the Constitution to themselves.